Good morning, students. Today's topic is autoimmunity. We have already studied that how our immune system works. Memory-based acquired immunity evolved in higher vertebrates. It is based on the ability to differentiate foreign organisms from the self cells. There are two consequences of this ability. Higher vertebrates can distinguish between self and non-self. Most of the experimental immunology deals with this aspect. Second, sometimes due to genetic or any other unknown reason, the body attacks its own cells. That results in damage to the body, which are referred to as autoimmune diseases. Examples of autoimmune diseases are rheumatoid arthritis, myasthenia gravis, etc. Let us see how rheumatoid arthritis occurs. Synovial joints consist of a fluid known as synovial fluid. In arthritis, all the joints, minute joints, are affected. That is, joints in the fingers, wrist, knees, ankle, and foot on the both sides. Even eyes and skin, heart, lungs are sometimes affected along with the kidney, digestive system, nervous system. How it occurs? How the body attacks its own cells. The synovial membrane is attacked by lymphocytes. Lymphocytes release some substance which causes the synovial membrane to release some another substance which cause inflammation and pain. Synovial membrane as releases this substance, the substance move towards the joint. Slowly and gradually inflammation takes place. The synovial fluid is consumed and the bones come closer to each other and gradually they fuse. Due to their fusion, joints become immovable and they pain. Immune system of our body. Human immune system consists of various parts: lymph nodes, antibodies, appendix, macrophages, lymphocytes, spleen, thymus, bone marrow. Human immune system consists of lymphoid organs, tissues, cells, soluble molecules like antibodies. Immune system is unique as it can recognize foreign antigens, respond to them, and also remembers them. Immune system also plays an important role in allergic reactions, autoimmune diseases, and organ transplantation. Lymphoid organs are the organs where lymphocytes originate, mature, and proliferate. The primary lymphoid organs are bone marrow and thymus. Here, immature lymphocytes mature into antigen-sensitive lymphocytes. Lymphocytes then migrate to the secondary lymphoid organs. You should also remember that bone marrow is the site for synthesis of all other cells also, like red blood cells, white blood cells including lymphocytes and platelets. Secondary lymphoid organs are the site of interaction of lymphocytes with the antigen. Lymphocytes then proliferate and become effector cells. We can see how the bone marrow is producing from the stem cell, B cell and T cell. The pre-B cell matures in the bone marrow itself, while pre-T cell moves to the thymus. There it matures and B cell and T cell act at the lymph nodes. Bone marrow, main lymphoid organ where all body cells are produced including lymphocytes. It provides environment for maturation of B lymphocytes also. Hemopoietic stem cells are present in the marrow which differentiate into red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. In white blood cells, B cells and T cells are also formed. Thymus. It is a lobed organ located near heart beneath the breastbone. It's quite large at the time of birth, but keeps reducing in size with the age. By the puberty, it becomes very small. It provides environment for the maturation of T lymphocytes which migrated from bone marrow. Let us locate them in human body. Thymus gland at the time of birth is a very large gland. It produces a hormone known as thymosin. It is the site where the pre-T cells matures and proliferate. They become antigen specific. They identify the antigen and moves to the lymph nodes where they can act. In adult, it is reduced almost to the size of the almond. After two main organs, next is spleen. It is a large bean-shaped organ, mainly consists lymphocytes and phagocytes. It filters the blood, traps the blood-borne microorganisms, and neutralizes them. Large reservoir of erythrocytes. It is seen that RBCs, after completing their lifespan of 120 days, they are moved to the spleen at the time of their death. Hence, spleen is also known as graveyard of RBCs. We can see the spleen in the human body. The various functions what it displays are: first, it disposes out the worn out erythrocytes or the erythrocytes who have completed their life cycle. Second, it cleanses the blood from the foreign invaders. Third, reservoir of oxygen rich blood. It plays a very important role in our body. If it is removed, then it may cause severe changes in the body. It contains lymphocytes and phagocytes which will kill the foreign invaders filtered out from the blood. Lymph nodes. The lymph nodes are small solid structures located at different points along the lymphatic system. They serve to trap the microorganisms or other antigens which happen to get into the lymph and tissue fluid. Antigens that are trapped in the lymph nodes are responsible for the activation of the lymphocytes from the immune system, which produces immune response. There is a lymphoid tissue also located within the lining of major tracts, respiratory tract, digestive tract, and urinogenital tract, that are known as mucosa associated lymphoid tissue, MALT. It constitutes about 50% of the lymphoid tissues in a human body. Let us locate lymph nodes in human body. They are distributed over all the body. They are encapsulated masses of lymph tissue spread along lymph vessels. Testing stations create lymphocytes and filtering stations also. Tonsils, Peyer's patches, and appendix are also secondary lymphoid organs where the immune response is generated in order to kill the pathogen or in order to neutralize the foreign antigen. Tonsils are found in buccal cavity behind vulva on both the sides. It is a group of lymph nodules. It reduces with the age. Here they get smaller as we mature. Next, Peyer's patches. They are groups of lymphocytes in lymph nodules in small intestine. They are meant for absorption of fat through the vessel known as lacteal. The villi in the intestine is meant for all the absorptions. The lacteal is responsible for absorption of fat. Hope you have understood human immune system well. It is very important for our survival. In the next lecture, we will be covering the topics like AIDS and cancer. Till then, keep studying.